Hello, and welcome back to The Sinking City. Today, we're doing Through the Looking Glass, following up on the woman that stole the mirror that Robert Throgmorton wanted. We believe she is Bethany, the ex-wife of Robert's father Francis, and that she was interned at the asylum. So we're going to go to the asylum to check out the records there and try and see what's going on there. But first, it's time for an outfit change, I think, and if we're going to the asylum, we definitely need to look the part, you know? Look professional, look smart, so I'm definitely thinking man of science, yeah. Yeah, they'll treat us with respect at the asylum now. What's this? Canning Factory Mystery. The Blackwood Marsh Canning Factory was last night the site of some sad and unusual events. According to neighbors, inhuman screams and shouts in an unknown language could be heard for several blocks. Witnesses also reported seeing flashes of light in an unnatural color they struggled to describe. Ebonite Blackwood, the final representative of the Blackwood Grand family, was later found dead inside the factory. The cause of death could not be established, but with it comes the end of one of the pillars of Oakmont society. Ooh. Well. Shit. We killed him. Or the dreamer's seed within us killed him. Anyway, to the asylum. And here we are. That looks very asylum-like. How do we get there? Oh, there's a gate. Okay, yeah. Of course, it's the big creepy building on the hill. I'm surprised we haven't been to the asylum yet. And this is even a side quest. This isn't even the main story that's bringing us to the asylum. Oh, is it not in use? Oh, it is. It's just a shithole. Hello.
I'm looking for Bethany Throgmorton. You got any patients by that name?
We'd know if we had a Throgmorton. Although, we do have a Bethany. Or rather, we did. She's missing, and not on one of her usual walks.
Missing?
You mean she broke out?
Yes, knocked an orderly out cold. She was out the door in a moment. It took us all by surprise. She's usually harmless.
Okay, well, what did you mean by one of her usual walks?
Her usual walks. You let patients leave the building?
Oh, Bethany was harmless, and she always came back. This time, well, I've never known her to be like that.
Where did she go then?
Any idea where she went?
No. She had been odd recently, though. Muttering to herself, and she drew this strange picture on her bedroom wall.
That's interesting. Can I take a look at her room?
I suppose it couldn't hurt. She had a separate room downstairs. Here's the key, but do watch out for broken glass.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright then. They said downstairs. And it's very possible she no longer had the Throgmorton name after the divorce. On the mountains of truth, you can never climb in vain. But look at that. It's crossed out and says Mountains of Madness. Alright, downstairs? Oh, of course, broken glass, a mirror.
The blood's almost dry.
Almost dry. Morphine.
There's enough dope left in here to knock out a horse.
Indecent poster. That's funny. Form Omega 4. Traveler E. Derby visited Yugthoth. Next visit status: return to Earth at Traveler's request. Next address: Murdoch Avenue between University Street and Forefathers Street, Central Advent. Notes, this one is noisy. Don't turn on his voice device, at least for a year or two more. I have headache. Okay. Those look like those brain jar. Yeah, defunct brain jar. Okay. Was not expecting that. And apparently this one is a DLC quest. There's a regular quest called Functioning Brain Jars. And the quest we did last time, or not last time, the time before that, Silence is Golden, that was a DLC quest as well. Hello?
Haven't you seen the beast?
Which one?
Do you see it?
See what? Like, these people. So, wait, am I supposed to be back down? Oh. Yeah, okay. Back downstairs. Right? Diary. Or was I just looking for the fucking brain jar? Oh. This'll be it. Duh.
At 7 years each, that's a lot of bad luck. I'm glad it's not mine.
Loot. Oh, we got a few things going on.
Someone had a field day defacing these.
All the Francis Throgmorton newspaper stuff. Oh, that's the other half of the photo we found.
Huh. Was this taken at gunpoint?
Yeah, torn photo, right. Ooh. That's a house. We'll get to you all, don't worry. Newspaper. Throgmorton's in mourning. Young Hammond Throgmorton, Francis Throgmorton's firstborn, has been pronounced dead. Mortally injured in a mysterious accident during a family holiday, little Hammond could not be revived despite doctors' best efforts. The funeral will be held later this week, with only family and close friends attending. In this dark and tragic hour, we are trying to remain grateful for all that we have, including baby Robert, shared Francis Throgmorton. As my sole remaining heir, I will do all I can to protect him. Bethany's notes. All I do for my dear Hammond. I cannot forget that. Shame on me for not thinking that reprobate Squint had more common sense than greed in him. He got the mirror, and I do not care how he did it. But when the time came for the exchange, he wanted more. So much more he had the gall to threaten me. Said he'd find a new buyer. What's done is done. No one has the right to come between a mother and her child. Okay.
I will find it, baby boy. I promise. Just tell me more.
So yeah, we're definitely on the right track with Bethany. She's definitely the one that had the mirror and everything. If there was any doubt, that doubt is now gone.
Stop right there.
You no longer have any power over me. I have found my Hammond. He's shown me the way. Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor. I can't believe it. The answers have been there since last century.
Time to piece this one together.
Okay.
Randall Glassworks.
I mean, yeah,
You
she
no
saw
longer
that.
have any.
Stop right there.
Bethany escaped the asylum after getting the mirror from Glover. Next stop looks to be a factory called Randall Glassworks.
Right. We still don't know what this mirror actually is all about, do we? She seems to think it can lead her to her dead son or something? That's a bit bizarre. So it looks like we're going to the archives to find Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor. Okay, back at City Hall, let's go hit the archives. Oh, we'll need to get the right thing pinned. Yeah, that one. Okay, Enterprises, Salvation Harbor. She said since last century, right? There we go, Randall Glassworks. Estimated 1884. Gone to Randall. Skip a road between Eel Street and Calmshore Street. Cool. Okay, Salvation Harbor. There's Eel Street, and there's Skipper Street. It was between Eel Street and Calmshore Street. There it is, so it'll be just about there. Cool. Let's go. Okay. Should be along here.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
I feel like that is... What is that? Big ass monolith or something? Okay, I'm getting kind of distracted. It's probably this building, right? The big factory looking building that I can go inside. Randall Glassworks, yep. Anything else? Yeah, I thought that one was different. It's a different variant of the Cosidian. Okay. If I can't carry anymore, let's try and do some crafting. And while we're here, do I have level ups? Yes, I do. Yeah, let's just pump it into the traps. Easy done, easy done.
Looks like this workbench was used for making frames.
Making frames, never would have guessed. Alright. So we're tracking down Bethany. Odds are the basement, as usual, but we may as well try upstairs, probably, yep.
Door won't budge.
Locked, which means we gotta go downstairs first.
Some sort of treatment solution. It must be what they use to turn glass panes into mirrors.
Okay. Hold on.
The door won't budge.
Of course it won't, although this wall looks suspicious. Okay, okay. Let's get our detective on. See what we can see. Was there anything back here? No, okay.
The door won't budge.
Okie dokie, so doors won't budge upstairs or downstairs.
Won't budge.
A human face.
Oh,
Hold up, I'll unlock the door.
all I had to do was try and open the door.
I guess you're the reason that beast in the basement went quiet. I don't know how to thank you, mister.
Well, for a start, have you seen an old lady with a mirror around here?
Old Bethany? Of course. She got locked in our storage downstairs when the beasts attacked. I got a spare key. Please let her out. And feel free to take any supplies you want. You saved our lives.
All in a day's work. Thanks.
Huh, okay. Do you have any supplies worth taking?
This used to be an okay place to live.
Some bullets. Huh.
Do all mirror makers look this shifty? Oh, nice work. It looks like the craftsman's gone out of business, though. Too bad. Who knew that so much planning went into mirrors?
Getting a lot of information about the mirror business. Not sure how much of that's relevant. But I think we're about to confront Bethany. Alright, lady. Or maybe not alright. Where'd she go? Randall's diary. Never thought this city would surprise me, but Francis Throgmorton did just that. Clearing the way for his preferred heir by getting rid of the other? The man honestly believes he did his son a favor by stuffing him in the mirror ways. Didn't want to kill him, as if that's any worse than what he did. Me, I'm just happy to share what I know. Should Francis want to bring his son back, hopefully he can find the kid a new body to live in. I'm done with this wretched city, time to move somewhere warmer. What? What? I don't even know how to comprehend that. He somehow stuffed his son's souls into like a mirrorverse or something to make way for his quote preferred heir, Robert. But his son's still alive in a way, but needs a body to come back, and that's why Bethany's obsessed with mirrors? What? Search warrant to enter and search the premises of Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor to investigate recurring complaints of suspicious activity in the night. Interrogate the suspect, Gonto Randall.
Someone's been stocking up.
His house. Randall's house. Hold on, Hammond. We're almost there.
Oh, wow. Straight up Mirrorverse. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, so we got an archive symbol to investigate the search warrant, so that'll be at the police station, and we got a symbol to talk to somebody. Do we need to go over and talk to Francis? Not Francis, Robert? And there's a large mirror at the factory, some kind of gate. It's cracked now, but at least I know where Bethany's gone. The mirror maker's house, all while she was talking to a Hammond. Okay, so talk to Robert about Francis and Hammond, and then go to the police station for a search warrant information check thing. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. So maybe she's not completely insane, just a little off-put. Okay. To the police station. Whoop whoop, it's the sound of the police. Here we are. Ah, what's this? Investigate this! To whom it may concern, there is a conspiracy brewing in this city. It's the Fishmen. I know you couldn't confirm my previous reports, but this time is different. They are taking over. Their rancid underwater gold has been surfacing around the city. Soon they will have enough to buy out everybody. Your institution must investigate this. I took the initiative and performed a preliminary investigation. Yes, I know I don't have a license, which is exactly why I need somebody who does. I am sending you the first batch of my notes. More notes will follow as I carry on with my research. The conspiracy is real. The Fishmen. The Fishmen! Regards... Sims. All that glitters. Okay, so... another one to run around the city picking up stuff, hey? That's fun, that's fun. Archives. Oh, I need to make sure I'm on the right thing, don't I? Yeah. Pin that. Okay. So if we're doing it, it might be complaints. We'll do the Salvation Harbor District. Suspects. How's that? There we go. Mirror Maker's house. Name gone to Randall, alias Davis Millers, Mirror Maker. Sex male, age unknown. Residence fled the city. Last known location, Oakmont, Massachusetts. North Old Grove, corner of Windhalf Avenue and Gold Road Bridge. Suspected of disrupting public order, subverse behavior, and counterfeiting. Okay. So we gotta go check out the Mirror Maker's house now. But yeah, first we will go to Robert's house. They're both in Old Grove, so that works. Alright, the Throgmorton house. We're getting pretty familiar with this place. And this is still going on. When are you actually going to bury him? I feel like it's been days. What's the story?
I found a disturbing book, Mr. Throgmorton, on mirrors. It spoke of imprisoned souls. Now level with me. What is it you're after?
I suppose there's no point in being coy. I have learned that I once had a brother, Hammond. My father robbed me of him. Hammond is inside the mirror, trapped by sorcery. My father's doing? Why, I cannot guess. But he is a Throgmorton. He must be saved.
Oh, okay. Your jacket's kind of freaking out there a little bit, but bye.
Have a good day.
Ooh, freaking out a lot a bit, actually. Okay. So he does want to save his brother. I was kind of under the impression that he'd want to smash the mirror and trap his brother in there forever. Okay, the Mirror Maker's house should be around here somewhere. This is the corner. So they said on the corner. And here's the house I can go into. Mirror Maker's house. No, shotgun, because there's something big up there, I heard it. Whoa, I don't want the camera. Okay, we should be good. Can't carry any more of that anyway. Why not? First aid. Okay. Eligible bachelor. Francis Throgmorton, the city's darling scholar and adventurer, is once again the most eligible bachelor. The divorce court hearing took place this Tuesday. No press were allowed in the courtroom, but the results were made public immediately after the ruling. Bethany Throgmorton's deteriorating mental health was deemed a sufficient reason to terminate the couple's marriage. There has been enough mourning, said Francis while exiting the courtroom. Our son Hammond's death was a tragedy, but we must stay strong. It's a pity Bethany could not. I mean, you kind of murdered your own son, so I don't blame Bethany for not, quote, staying strong. It's a bit judgy, but...
These have been here a while.
A while. Wall? Yeah, okay. Of course. Oh, God, what's with the tiny coffin?
Where does one find a miniature coffin like this?
Yeah, that's creepy. We're going downstairs, I'm guessing. Into the basement. It's always the basement. Let's double check upstairs first. Anything interesting?
And the biggest mirror exhibition in the history of Oakmont, including Master Randall's finest creations.
That's interesting.
His manor into a museum of vintage mirrors, collected over many decades.
Occult Tome. A simple warding spell can be created through the application of a sympathetic magic. To establish an accord that affects an entity, one must find a similar entity that has a powerful bond with the other. Okay.
Somebody's been doing their homework.
Yeah. Alright, to the basement. Where are we going, Omens? To the second basement? Yep, it's always the second basement, isn't it? Oh no.
Would have made a better father proud. Life can be cruel.
Yeah, that'll be Hammond, won't it?
What the? No, my head! Damn it! I can't.
Can't what?
Hey! Hey, let me out!
Is that Hammond? He was doing the gun to his head thing again. Okay. Well then. I don't have key evidence yet.
Hey! Hey, let me out!
Oh, there it is. I thought I'd have one of those by now, but I looked up and I must have missed it. That's okay.
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe, while I find a way to free you.
So did she move him to the tiny mirror? Is that how that worked? Okie dokie.
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way.
Maybe upstairs to where the reading was happening? Where all those books and stuff were? Yeah.
These rites, they might buy me time.
Time to piece this one together.
Okay, I think it goes from the basement up. I think. We'll find out. God, fucking 3-4 flights of stairs. It's a real pain. 1.
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way.
So she went there looking for a way out, then kind of tried to preserve him? With that?
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy.
And then this one?
Safe while I find these rights. They might buy me time.
Yeah, no, okay. So basement, then the rights, then the little mirror in that hidden room. Okay. Basement.
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way.
Yeah, so she's looking for a way. And then she finds some information that might buy her some time.
These rights, they might buy me time.
And then she sets up a way to keep him safe until she can get him out. Right?
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe while I find a way to free you.
Yeah.
Bethany set
nice.
up some sort of barrier to buy time while she tries to free Hammond. I could remove it by destroying her ritual mirror.
Okay, so... Am I removing the ritual mirror? There is a barrier protecting the mirror designed to keep it safe until Bethany can find a way to free her son. She set up a ritual with a hand mirror to keep up the spell. I must smash it to lift the barrier. Okay. It's smashed. Now what?
Oh, no. You can't have him. I won't let you. You can't take the mirror. You hear me?
Bethany, calm down, please. I mean you no harm.
No, you won't take my child. Not again. I won't let you.
I just want to talk.
It's okay. We can talk about this. I know the mirror's important to you.
It's my son. My son. His soul, his very being trapped in the mirror. Cold, hungry, scared for decades. It's... Kay, it's so hard to understand. His body is dead, but his soul is frozen in glass, unable to move on or return without help. Oh, Francis thought this was merciful. Oh, the wretch.
So what's your plan?
What do you mean to do then?
I can call Hammond back into his own body. Don't judge me. This may seem unnatural, but we will be together. Everything is ready. I'm sure it will work. I only need to break the mirror to release him.
I can't go back empty-handed.
And I won't leave without my son.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the right thing to do. I don't think you should put him back in a body that's been dead for decades. I'm taking the mirror.
It's crazy, Bethany. Even if it worked, it wouldn't be right. I'm taking the mirror to Robert.
No, you can't. I won't let you.
Next time, be quicker on the draw. Oh my god, pull your dress up down. Hammond's mirror. Okay. Let's go give it to Robert. Alright, back at the Throgmorton house. Robert, I found the mirror.
I tracked down the mirror. Was that a chase?
Excellent. Hand it over, please. You have rendered my family and its noble bloodline a great service, Mr. Reed. Here, your reward. Earned in full, I might add.
Cool, thanks. What will you do with it now?
So, now you have the mirror. What's your plan?
To find Hammond a body fit for a true-born Throgmorton. Pongo Belly seems an appropriate choice.
Okay, not sure what he meant by that. Pongo a belly. But he said he would try and find him an appropriate body, not the body of a 7-year-old that's been dead for decades. So, I call that a win. I call that a win. Now then, deal with the devil. Let's go say hi to our good friend Johannes over at his theatre, hey? Okay. Ah, there it is. Crown Theatre. Oh, police, do not cross.
The door won't budge. Guess I have to find another way in.
Oh, okay. And there's an infested area right there. Oh! Yikes! Okay then. Oh dear.
Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck. Really bad.
Yeah. Are they dead because of me, or... Well, not me, but because of the infected area? It's like that, is it? Oh. Oh. The late J. Van der Berg. Okay then, well. GB.
Wear this. Kill Van der Berg, and your sweet new wife won't get hurt.
Okay.
38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using.
Oh. No it's not. I use a shotgun. I never use a revolver. Never. Ignore that I used a revolver to shoot off the lock to get in here.
It appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain. 3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death.
Well, at least it was quick, but damn.
Repeat the verse after me. Gnaya ilya ogun glui hastor fatharanek ungibunma.
You want somebody to repeat that nonsense? Oh, jeez. You're gonna have to repeat that for me to repeat it.
The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
Here we go.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine.
Running away.
Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Oh.
Police? Mr. Van der Berg has been shot! Please send help!
Okay, let's see what actually happened here.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this... Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
That all makes
Police?
sense, right?
Mr. Van der Berg has been shot! Please send help!
Johannes Van der Berg was with a guest when the killer arrived and shot him. His visitor survived and used the phone to call the police.
Okay then. Killer was blackmailed. I have nothing to combine that with. Yeah, we're on a new main case, self-defense. I guess the police now, right? I've got key evidence. I could look for all evidence. Oh. Strange Aeon's Philosophical Society meeting upstairs.
As our material existence is not life, so our material destruction is not death.
Fascinating.
For this world is nothing more than just a play of lights and shadows, dwarfed to insignificance in the endless corridor of angles yielded by mirrors that reflect each other.
Alright.
Pierre de Lalande, Repercussions and Reflections.
Repercussions and Reflections.
Le Philosophe Inconu, selection of maxims and aphorisms.
I don't know, the fact that it said reflections and I just did a quest revolving around mirrors stood out to me, even though these two are completely unrelated. I guess we'll go to the police station now, right? If there was a witness, that would be my first bet.
Stop right there.
Oh.
Put your hands up and don't try anything stupid.
What? Why?
You're under arrest for the murder of Johannes Van der Berg.
What? I didn't do it. I am a man of science.
I didn't kill him.
We have clear evidence against you and an eyewitness report. Take him in.
What? An eyewitness? Oh, hey, it's you. From the Carpenter house.
Rise and shine, Detective Reed. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Yeah, I remember you.
Weren't you the man giving orders back at the Carpenter Manor? To what do I owe the pleasure?
You have an excellent memory, Reed. The name's Frank. Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
So how did Mr. Carpenter hear about this then?
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but tell me, how did he know I was here?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
So Mr. Carpenter remembers me.
I must confess I'm, pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr. Carpenter was a good choice after all.
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor. The Carpenter family always pays its debts.
So why exactly am I accused of murder?
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be mistaken.
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
That's a good idea. Oh. It faded to black for that guy to go away like it did for Johannes last time, so maybe I was a bit too suspicious of him. Especially now he's, you know, dead.
Please, sir. My sister's missing, and nobody will help me find her.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can help.
You're in luck. The name's Charles Reed, private investigator. Ready to help if the price is right. And you are?
Oh, sir. Thank you. I'm Jacob Tucker. Take anything you want. Just find Emily. Please.
We have a deal. Now, a couple more questions.
Tell me about Emily.
If I'm gonna help, I'll need more information.
Emily's my little sister. We lost everything during this damn flood. And then she had some kind of breakdown. It was my job, a brother's job, to protect her. And I failed.
And how did she disappear?
If I'm going to investigate, I'll need more to go on. What happened?
She's been in the asylum for 2 months. I visit her every week, but when I went yesterday, the doctors acted like they didn't know me or her. I'm not insane. I swear. I know she was there. Something's happened, but please, sir, find my Emily. She's all I have left.
So what did the police say?
Can't you ask the police for help?
No one in this city cares about the insane. She's just another nobody for them to ignore.
Alright, I'll find Emily for you.
Rest assured, I'll do what I can to locate your sister.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.
What do you have to say? You're a real attitude-y towards me when we first met.
You better start brown-nosing Carpenter. If it were up to me, we'd have already thrown away the key.
Sir, I didn't do a thing.
Oh, really, newcomer? Shall I read your record aloud?
Go ahead. I'm a good citizen.
A good citizen with a shotgun. People like you are best kept in jail, if not the asylum.
What's with the attitude, man?
You're not so good with people, are you, officer?
Men like you are why this city is a mess. You blow off locks and break into houses to ransack them. You stroll the streets with a loaded gun, firing at innocent passers-by. And don't you dare deny it.
I mean, when you put it like that, you're not entirely wrong about the blowing off locks and ransacking houses. I don't exactly shoot at innocent passerbys, but I can see how you might see that from your perspective, so... You know, sometimes you just can't help it.
The work of a private eye does occasionally require some lateral thinking, but it's all in service of law and order.
Yeah.
So you commit crimes to prevent crimes. Got it. The only mystery is why you haven't ended up here sooner. Just remember, if it weren't for your powerful friends, you'd still be rotting in Oakmont jail.
Fair enough. Although, to be fair, the Carpenters got me out, and I'm also reasonably on good terms with the Throgmortons. He wasn't happy that Professor Doe died, but I got him the mirror, and they're the only two grand families left. With Ebenote Blackwood dead, the Blackwoods are gone, and the Marshes have all left, so I'm protected by the two grand families of this city, mate. I'm good, I'm protected. I can do what I want. Okay, so let's go talk to Mr. Carpenter about the whole situation, why he helped me out. Do I have anything in the Mind Palace? The killer was blackmailed and no alibi. Nope, those don't go together. So, to the Carpenters. And here we are at the Carpenters. A lot less people out the front though, but he's still here. Oh, we're talking to him first anyway. Oh, nope, cutscene. What was that all about? Okay, okay. I guess we'll just move right along and go talk to Graham. Is he in here or... Yep, there he is. Praying. And that seems very, very Christian. Not like some kind of octopus god or anything. Good day.
Hello, Mr. Carpenter.
Mr. Reed, welcome. Things are busy right now, but I hope we may soon find the time to share a conversation and some wine.
That's been a luxury lately.
Wine or time. Regardless, I won't delay you further.
So, yeah, thanks for bailing me out.
I appreciate you bailing me out of jail. I was in a difficult situation.
A trifle, Charles. Though I understand you're not off the hook yet. Milton Pierce says he saw you killing Van der Berg.
I didn't kill him.
I believe you. From what I know of your character, even if you and Johannes had a falling out...
I wouldn't have done that.
Exactly. Reed, I trust you, but the police don't. If you can't find the real culprit, there's little more I can do. That being said, the Carpenter family still has its connections in the police department. Just let my taskmaster know when you have an alibi.
Cool, thanks. So, who exactly is this Milton Pierce guy that's accusing me anyway?
What do you know about Milton Pierce?
He's quite a prominent voice in political circles, though he's not afraid to play ugly. I saw his interview with the Oakmont Chronicle recently.
Do you know where I can find him?
He's somewhere in Reed Heights, but sorry, beyond that I can't be of much help.
Okay, so I'll have to track him down. I don't get to ask about the other things. I guess I should just go.
Thanks again, Mr. Carpenter. I should be off.
Before you leave, here's a little problem solver for you. Should you run into any further difficulties, take care, Mr. Reed. I'll set aside some wine for when it's all over.
Tell me it's the submachine gun. Yeah, baby. That's the final weapon that we've been missing. Okay, so... Yep, get the charges against me dropped by finding the real murderer and finding the witness, so I couldn't learn much about Milton Pierce. All I know is he lives somewhere in Reed Heights and is currently running for mayor. He had an interview in the newspaper recently. So do I go to the Chronicle or go to City Hall and look up where he lives in Reed Heights? Let's go to City Hall first. Okie dokie, City Hall. So, Pierce, mayoral candidate, Reed Heights. So district, Reed Heights, that's easy. Occupation, maybe? And citizen? No. So it's definitely citizen and Reed Heights, if it's here at City Hall. After the flood? Before the flood? Citizen records? Okay, I guess we'll go check the Oakmont Chronicle. The Oakmont Chronicle. To the archives. People, officials, section, articles and interviews. Okay. So, officials, articles and interviews, Reed Heights. There we go, Pierce's interview. Today, our correspondent had the chance to roam the beautiful alleyways of Eastern Reed Heights for all the sake of interviewing one of the most promising political figures in Oakmont. Pierce's property, an apartment building tucked away on Museum Avenue between Communion Road and Helog Street, is definitely a grand sight, but Mr. Pierce takes pains to assure us he is in touch with the needs of the humble man, meeting regularly with community leaders. Cool. Got the information we need. So Eastern Reed Heights on Museum Avenue between Communion Road and Helog Street. So here's Museum Avenue and Communion Road and Helog Street. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. We'll go right there and we can fast travel there. Okay, should be on this street, and that kind of looks fancy. Can I go in here? Nope. Is it down there, or is it that one? I kind of wanted to go down the alley because they said it was tucked away. Oh.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands.
Ha!
Literally.
Ha! I get it. So we can't go upstairs. There is a basement to investigate. Now this is a guy's house that's actively living here. There realistically shouldn't be monsters, right? There shouldn't be any wild beasts. Although, I will do some crafting now I think about it. I just realized I should be doing that. And while we're here, we got 2 knowledge points, so let's do the ones where we can have more rifle rounds and more submachine gun ammo as well. Yeah, so we can come over and do even more crafting. Cool. Cool. And we'll go back over here and get this one, because there's probably gunpowder in this one too. Okay.
Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors.
Yeah, especially in this town. But it seems like that's not what we're doing. So, you know how we were accused of, busting off locks and ransacking places? Let's do that again!
He must be taking his election campaign very seriously.
Very seriously. A note to Milton Pierce. Milton, my earnest friend, it's been a while since we last met, and I wish to remind you that my door is always open for you to pay me a visit. How about we finally hold that seance we've been talking about for so long? I expect to see you at the Crown Theatre. Warmly yours, Johannes. Okay, so he was invited by Johannes.
Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
My fellow Oakmonters, from this day forward, a new vision will guide our city. From this day forward, it will be Oakmont first. Every decision made on trade, on fishery, on newcomers, and Innsmouthers will be made to benefit the people of Oakmont. We must protect the boundaries of our city from both outsiders and the forces of nature. Let's make Oakmont great again. Make Oakmont great again! What is that? Moga! Instead of MAGA, it's Moga! Oh, that's funny. New candidate for mayor. While Milton Pierce may not yet be fully fledged member of the Oakmont legislature, he has already proven his fitness for the role during his election campaign, not only in word but in deed. First, Mr. Pierce has prepared and put into operation a new water supply project for Oakmont. He is also actively engaged in greening of the city, planting trees in suburban areas, and proposing new park spaces for recreation and community events. Second, his campaign promises seem to have struck a chord with the public. Most notably, Pierce has advocated for the construction of a wall around Oakmont to prevent the influx of newcomers. Is it just hyperbole, or could Pierce really do it? We'll find out if or when he wins the election. Bro, really? Make Oakmont great again, and we're gonna build a wall around Oakmont? Really?
Emptier than a banker's heart. Someone got changed here in a hurry.
Nope, it's one of these cult knives.
The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
Sure have. A letter from the EOD. Mr. Pierce, on behalf of our community, I want to express a huge gratitude for everything you have done for us. Very few stakeholders here show compassion to the Innsmouther descendants, and you are a rare exception. Please accept this dagger as a sign of our friendship and proof that while we maintain this connection, no one from our side will dare to harm you. Yours, Anna Cavendish. Oh, she kept the guy's last name. Where is Anna? I want to fucking stab her in the face. Letter from Throgmorton. Dear Mr. Pierce, despite all the differences we might have had in the past, I can't but admit that today I see you as one of the most promising candidates for mayor. Oakmont needs a strong hand, which you surely can provide. Don't expect any financial support from my side. I believe one running for mayor should possess the requisite financial means, but otherwise you have my full assistance. Respectfully, Robert Throgmorton. Okay, so he's got support from the EOD and the Throgmortons. That's basically, the Carpenters and the Throgmortons, the two existing grand families. That basically guarantees his election, as far as I can tell. Oh, more blood. So have we gotten anywhere? Not really. We're still missing something. Oh, here?
They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
Was that? Yeah, that one little thing.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out.
Oh, it's all over me.
Had a drink?
Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs? Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves.
Time to figure this out.
One.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting. Where's my... Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall.
Okay. Bloody clothes. The bloody clothes in Pierce's house can still be used as evidence against him. Still, I need something more to accuse him. Okay, bloody clothes. Killer was blackmailed. No alibi don't go together. So we're gonna go talk to Pierce at City Hall now. All evidence collected. Nice. So yeah, let's go to City Hall. And here we are back at City Hall. So where is he? I kind of thought he'd be out the front giving a speech or something. Oh, here he is. What's with the mirror? Again, that's suspicious because I just did a quest involving mirrors. Anyway.
Good day, Mr. Pierce. Bet you didn't expect to see me.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay, if you wish.
Why'd you frame me, man?
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't I? A friend of mine was killed. Why should I let that go?
Well, it wasn't me, though. Tell me what you really saw.
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it was.
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and stroll out like it was no big deal.
How do you know it was a newcomer?
You're certain it was a newcomer. How can you be so sure?
Trust me. Oakmonters know a newcomer when they see one. We locals can tell.
Oh, that's the most annoying shit. We locals can tell. Fuck off. It wasn't me.
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going to claim it wasn't yours?
Will you change your testimony?
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Well, that's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my campaign hamstrung by a distinct lack of resources.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else. You could even remind me of whom.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not gonna kill your innocent mother.
How could you propose such a thing? Against your own mother, no less. You're a heartless monster. I won't do it.
Don't get emotional, Reed. Go for a walk, breathe the salty air, then picture your execution. Perhaps with some perspective, you'll reconsider.
I doubt it.
Whatever you say, sir. I'll just leave you this bottle and her address anyway. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you.
Well, okay then. Milton Pierce, the sellout. Milton Pierce wants to become mayor of Oakmont. He testified against me in the case of Van der Berg. According to Milton Pierce, Van der Berg was killed by a newcomer. And I don't have an alibi. Nope, the killer was blackmailed. There we go. Milton Pierce is correct. The man who shot Van der Berg is a newcomer. I learned that he married recently and was forced to commit the crime out of fear for his family. There should be a marriage license somewhere that may help me find him. Okay. So, I have options. I can look for the guy that actually did it, or I can just kill the guy's mother, kill Milton's mother, and get him to change his testimony. And I think we'll call it an episode there. Had an interesting time. We tracked down a mirror that seems to have somebody's soul stuck in it, and then got accused of murder. After all the killing we've done in this town, although to be fair, it has all been in self-defense. Every time we've shot at a person, it's because they've drawn a weapon on me first, or they've straight up shot at me first, so yeah. But I definitely didn't kill Van der Berg. He was my friend. I liked him. He was interesting. But yeah, next time I'll probably do some side quest stuff, you know? Run around town, wrap up some of that stuff with Fool's Gold and the tomes and the defunct brains and all that glitters. We got a few side quests that are just about running around town, and it'll give me time to think about how I want to handle this situation with Pierce. I can kill his mother, or I can track down the actual killer. But then again, if the actual killer was being blackmailed, do I want to hand them in? But then again, I don't want to kill Pierce's mother if she's innocent. Interesting. I might try and track down the killer and go meet Pierce's mother. If I meet them both, and like Pierce's mother's a total bitch, and the killer was literally blackmailed and is like a really nice guy, I might end up killing his mother. I don't know. It'll give me time to think about it, and yeah. But until then, thanks for hanging out with me here in Oakmont as we unravel the mysteries of the sinking city. Until next time, have a good one. See you then.